Hi, I'm Liz Schrum of the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show, brought to you by Grant Thornton, Whitehurst Beck Dudek, and Madison Gas and Electric. Today we're at the Monona Terrace Community and Convention Center in Madison at the 2010 Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium. Coming up on the show, Tom Still, in his commentary, talks about alliances that can help Governor-elect Scott Walker meet his economic goals. And we'll talk to the keynote speaker here at the Early Stage Symposium, Bill Joos, principal of Go-To Market Consulting in Palo Alto, California. He'll give us his take on the entrepreneurial climate in Wisconsin. I'll be right back with the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-November.
When someone you count on anticipates your needs, your job becomes a whole lot easier. Grant Thornton clients get advice and recommendations from partners in the U.S. and through member firms worldwide. Grant Thornton.
And now, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-November 2010. Rising, Scott Walker. The new governor-elect is more in a hurry than usual. He sprints from the campaign into full economic development mode, repeating his catchphrase again and again. The phrase, "Wisconsin is open for business," is meant to tell businesses inside and outside of the state that Walker will personally be an ally in government for them. Behind it all is Walker's promise of 250,000 new jobs in 4 years. A lot of people are watching that number and wondering how Walker will do it. Insiders say it can happen, but Walker may need a little luck and a lot of help from economic development leaders in the state. And falling, state auto building sites. Wisconsin gets only $210,000 out of a federal package of some $770 million to clean up shuttered General Motors facilities. The funding will go toward repairing a former UAW training site across from the closed Janesville GM facility, but not toward the Rock County plant itself. City officials say they aren't concerned since they view GM as committed to cleaning the site. In another hard-hit auto town, the last engine rolls off the line at the Chrysler plant in Kenosha. City officials there are less optimistic than their Janesville counterparts and worry they'll be stuck with millions in cleanup costs in the center of the city. The plants once employed thousands of workers in family-supporting jobs. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
Governors don't create jobs, but governors can clear the way for the private sector to create jobs. With his pledge of adding 250,000 jobs and 10,000 new businesses in 4 years, Governor-elect Scott Walker isn't proposing to do the work of private business for them. He's promising instead to foster the conditions that will make it possible for Wisconsin to regain its economic footing. Part of that climate is building alliances with the people and institutions best prepared to help him succeed. Here are some examples. The University of Wisconsin system. In a post-election meeting with the UW Board of Regents, Walker called the UW system a valuable and powerful asset to the business community. Armed with a globally identifiable brand, the UW system can attract companies and people from well outside Wisconsin. It can also help incubate new companies close to home. Walker should ask UW campuses to set growth goals for their economies around them. When it comes to startup companies, the fruits of higher education don't fall far from their trees. Regional economic development groups. Wisconsin isn't a monolithic economy, but rather a collection of regional economies. Those regions have formed alliances such as M7, Thrive, New North, and Momentum West. Unfortunately, there's not much glue to hold them together. Strong regional economies are one thing, potential balkanization is quite another. Walker should convene regular meetings of the regional entities to help them achieve their job and company creation goals. After all, 250,000 divided by 7 or 8 regions is still a big number. Technical colleges. Wisconsin's technical college system is a rapid response partner for business. Its graduates tend to stay close to home, and many go on to earn 4-year degrees. The tech college system is Wisconsin's secret weapon when it comes to establishing hands-on partnerships with businesses in search of talent. They should be challenged to attract and train students who aren't destined for a 4-year college and adults who need a career change. Industry clusters. Walker should encourage industry clusters that strengthen multiple regions by connecting businesses, suppliers, and service providers statewide. Those clusters include water technologies, medical devices, information technology, food, wind energy, creative design, and media, biotechnology, and energy storage. With an organizational nudge from the top, these clusters can be challenged to promote exports, attract foreign direct investment, and enhance global competitiveness. Statewide business groups, from Competitive Wisconsin to Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce to the Tech Council, one economic group after another has stressed the importance of building Wisconsin's investment capital. Walker should position Wisconsin to move beyond being a venture capital donor state to being a state that retains and attracts private equity. Wisconsin's next governor has it within his reach to help the private sector add 250,000 jobs. Walker can create some of those conditions himself and count on others to help.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be right back with Bill Joos, Principal of Go-To Market Consulting in Palo Alto, California.
White Hirschbeck Dudek represents companies at all stages of development and in a wide range of industries to navigate the legal challenges of regional, national, and global growth. At WHD, every stage takes center stage.
Welcome back. Go-To Market Consulting's Bill Joos is with us now. Thanks for joining us, Bill. You're back by popular demand at the Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium to work with entrepreneurs, especially on how they present their ideas to investors. What's the most common mistake most entrepreneurs make in their investor pitches?
That's a great question. I fight people being too long-winded all of the time. It's a little secret, but all investors have attention deficit disorder. And of course I say that jokingly, but the fact of the matter is you have to break through the clutter and get your idea to the forefront of their mind as quickly as possible. That is a case where less is really more. You need to pick your words carefully, have a very short story that you can say with conversational English. Remember, they always have the option to ask you questions to expand, but they don't have a very good way of asking you to say less. So I would say be brief and compelling.
You've worked with Guy Kawasaki of Garage Technology Ventures and inside companies such as IBM and Apple. What did those experiences teach you about entrepreneurism?
You know, it's interesting. I was with IBM and I was a VP of sales with the division of Apple Computer. And it's almost always the same. Find a problem and a solution. And I don't care whether that goes back to my IBM days of selling very large computers or through my stint with Apple Computer. The real issue is you have to find a problem and then help the consumer solve it. One of the things that too many entrepreneurs do is they talk too much about themselves. It's my business, it's my idea. What they really should be doing is flipping that, and they should become customer-centric in all of their actions and manners and the words that they say. And that spans not only size of company, it spans the globe. Because the types of things that I've done here in Madison, I do worldwide, and everywhere I run into the same issues, and that is spend more time talking about the solution and the benefits to your customer.
You've been to Wisconsin several times in recent years to work with entrepreneurs. What do you like about the entrepreneurial climate in Wisconsin, and what would you like to change?
You know, Wisconsin's a great place. And I can't say that in every state that I travel to. You have a lifestyle. People move back here. They go away and they miss it and they come back. You have statistics showing that you have some of the most patents per capita in the United States. You have more PhDs per capita in the United States. You have engineering schools and universities that are supporting the cause. You have almost all of the makings of what makes Silicon Valley great. And you're about ready to go fusion. And I would say just keep after it. Every trip I'm back here, I find there are more angel groups, there are more investors, and you certainly have bright people here with great ideas.
Thanks, Bill, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, and MG&E. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum. See you next time.